I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you, and I really can tell because of how long your hair has gotten. Has it grown like a centimeter? I definitely think it has. I actually brought my necklace. It doubles as a tape measure. I know exactly how many beads long your hair was last time that we hung out, so I'm going to measure. Let me just grab. I'm just gonna measure from the top of your head. Yeah, it has grown at least half a bead. So I think that we should cut your hair because that length was looking absolutely stunning on you. And I want you to look your absolute best. These beads sound really cool though. I just want to show you, like, if you go like this. It kind of reminds me of a cat purring. I don't know, do you hear it? It's got this like rope too on the end, shedding a little bit. Okay. Let me put my accessory back on. And let us get started with you. So what am I seeing here? It looks like your layers have grown out pretty nice. I don't think those need any work. Yeah, okay. And of course I brought my journal so I could write down everything that happened today and remember that I cut your hair specifically on this day, and then we can measure you in about a month, and then we'll figure out like the perfect time to cut your hair. Like, when's the perfect time, you know? I hear full moons are really good. But anyways. So first off, I just want to brush your hair. And we're just getting everything to look really smooth and good. I really want to make sure that everything is looking as even as I possibly can make it. Straight, and that there's no knots or anything, just to give us an easier experience chopping. I've never really cut anybody else's hair, but my aunt is a trained professional hairdresser, and I do cut my own hair. It's a little uneven right now, especially my bang, like, but don't pay attention to that. How do you feel about the longer hair? I know it must be tough to know a complete difference since it's only like a centimeter longer, but like, what do you think? Like, does your head feel heavier? Like, it must. Sorry if I snagged a little bit. Just taking a look, making sure there's no lice. Just gotta stay on top of that just because you never know. Don't see any. Okay. Still not seeing anything, which is great. And I'm just gonna go in with a rat tail comb. It's got really tiny needles, just a lot of them. And if you go like this, they like, it kind of reminds me of like dominoes or something, like a chain reaction, you know, just slowly causing them to fall. Kind of go like that too. It also reminds me of like a washboard that people like play as an instrument. Quite interesting. And it's pink, which matches the vibe today. And yeah, very thin, just plastic, nothing special. I'm just gonna use this to comb just to make sure that there are no knots, because knots will like not escape, like they cannot go through that. So this way that will make sure that we didn't miss any knots, and also if you do have any lice, which I'm sure you don't, we'll be able to catch them in here. Okay, let's start on this side. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm not seeing any knots. Your hair is so shiny and soft. I just brushed your hair like this. That's funny. You could do it like this. Do you see anything? No, me neither. No, I don't see anything. I truly think you're good. If you want, I could do a quick inspection. That's because the problem can be a lot easier to resolve now than later. But if you think you're good, I could do a really quick one. I've got 2 rat tooth combs. This one's hot pink, this one is black, and they're probably lovers. Like, you see that? This is how they mate. And yeah, so I'm just, this one's goth, by the way, and this one's like super femme and cool. So I'm just gonna no, I think you're good. So I really think all that we need to do now is just cut. I think I'm gonna use the goth comb to, and my fingers. My hair really loves to just get right into my lip for no reason. I'm not even wearing lipstick right now. Anyways, because the pink one we used a lot just now, and I want to use the goth one to like give it attention too, because I feel really bad. Like, you know, when you were a kid and maybe your parents said that you could only have like a few stuffed animals on your bed, or maybe you had so many you couldn't fit them all on your bed, and you felt really bad for the ones that had to go on the floor or like in the closet or in the stuffy net, you know, or like toys that you didn't want to play with, you felt like they were like neglected. Anyways, that's what I feel about this comb. So I'm gonna use it to, I'm gonna comb the hair and then just like that. So I'm gonna switch the hands because I'm right-handed, and we want to make sure we're getting clean cuts. So I want to make sure I'm doing it right, I guess. So we're just gonna right now I'm doing a very, very, very small amount. Like, I'll show you on my hair. So it's literally just like this, like I'm grabbing like just the smallest amount of hair possible. And just slowly, like that, you see? That's it, nothing major. Because we want to start really small, because you can only cut once if you cut too far. Okay, let's take a look at this. It looks pretty even. So I'm going to be using my fingers a little bit more now. I'm just going to grab. Get these back strands through the back. It can be a bit hard to make sure that it's looking completely even. Gotta get the top here. Make sure the layers. Just trimming really slowly. Just a teeny tiny bit at a time, just like a strand. It'll make the process a little bit longer, but it will be worth it in the end when you look gorgeous. Just taking my hair now and going to go like this just to make sure it's not too blunt, because that can look a little odd. Did I bring my water bottle with me? I'm not entirely sure. I did. Oh, that's too bad. It doesn't look like I did bring it. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went into Mr. Fredrickson's class because I know that he has that curly hair, you know, but I actually think that his hair is straight and he just does his hair between classes, and this is my proof of it because he just has a spray bottle, those hair dryers that you can like crunch up all the hair products in the world, and a curling iron. So I think he's a phony, but I knew that this was in his class, so I thought, what a better time to steal it. I've been wanting to anyways. I'm just going to just lightly wet the hair. I think that should be good enough. Hopefully. And now we're gonna brush it through. Just get this all saturated throughout the hair. Make sure that no strand is left undone. Wait, not done. You know what I mean. Now the comb is all wet. Okay. Let me just rough and tough this. Make sure I can't feel anything that would cause any problems or anything. No, I think we're good. Okay, let me take a look at the hair and just look at all the layers and at all the different angles that I can look at and make sure that everything looks good. Looking down here to make sure that it's all even, no strand. With wet hair, it's so much easier because if there's any sort of kink or curl or wave or anything, you know, it'll make it look like it's all different lengths. I mean, like, look at my hair. It's all over the place, but yeah. It probably doesn't look even, but that's just how hair is, you know. So just making sure everything looks good. Okay. I'm gonna use some new scissors. This is a bit experimental. These are to trim a cat's claws. I'm gonna use these. I'm just gonna grab the hair. They sound a little chunkier. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a keyboard, you know how there's like creamy and like, I don't know what other people are saying. This is really good for just really individual strands. It's kind of like a guillotine, like. I'm really sad because I'm all out of gummies. And I wanted to buy more, but they're kind of expensive, like $10 for a bag of gummies. When did the world become like this? You know, where's the goodness? Where's the joy? Where's the charity? I'm just cleaning up, just the individuals. We're definitely nearly done this. Then we'll go back to the main scissors. Which one do you prefer? Like, which one do you think feels more relaxing, sounds more relaxing, whatever you want to say? Kind of scared that like somebody will come up behind me and I'll that would be frightening. You look really good, I have to say. Like, it just suits your face shape so much. And you have a really egg, almost Megamind shaped head. So I just think that this flows so nice. It just accentuates all your best features. Okay. Let us go back to our one and only scissors. I'm just using my fingers again, basically just sliding it. Good, yeah, everything flowing nicely. There's a bit of hair everywhere. I'm just gonna dust that off. Good. Any on your face? You're looking good. Looking clean. No stress. They get so itchy. Like on the back of your neck. If you've ever had short hair, it's so itchy. My boyfriend, when he gets his hair cut, and then one time he put his shirt on, like he took his shirt off when he got his hair cut, and he just put it on the floor, and I was looking for a pajama shirt, and I thought, oh, look at this perfectly good floor shirt. I'll wear that as my pajama shirt. I was itchy, and I couldn't figure out why, and it was his hair. It was tiny little strands just tickling me. looking good. How do you feel about it? Good? You like it? That's good. I think it looks great. I think you look, I mean, it's classic, it's timeless, it's very you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it or anything. Let me go ahead and measure. Make sure that we cut it at the right bead length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe it's nothing. 1, 2, 6, 7. Oh my gosh. What about this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your hair is completely uneven. 8, 7, 5, 6, like it's all different stuff. You're bad. This strand of hair is somehow a 4. I don't know what I did. I mean, like, I followed all the instructions correctly that my aunt gave me. So we kind of have two options. We can either brush it out and see if maybe it changes, or we give you some crazy layers in your hair, or you can have a 2007 Britney Spears moment, shave it bald. What do you think? You want to try brushing it out first? That seems like a fair idea. Grab my brush from off the ground. One time I found a worm in my hair. I think it's because I normally keep all my brushes on the ground. Or maybe they laid eggs in my hair. Who can say for sure? Sorry if I keep snagging. The period's almost over, so I want to make sure I'm doing this as quickly as possible to avoid us being late for class, because as you recall, I was late for class for like 3 months or whatever. Didn't even realize school had started yet. No lace. Let's remeasure just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lucky number 8. Your hair evened out. I have no idea how it happened. Maybe I forgot how to count for a second, but your hair is all an 8. 8 beads long, all around. Perfect. I knew it. I had some sort of ability inside of me, talent, a superpower to cut hair. I could change the world. I also forgot to show you, my dress has a pocket. I'm wearing a dress right now. It's like turtleneck dress combo. And inside of because there's a pocket on it. Hey, where's this fish? It's in my pocket. I have an emotional support golem. It's very important to always have an emotional support friend. He's this little guy. He's got a little blue clear thing. He's got stones all around him. He's got fishy skeletons, and this is his snack that he's gonna eat. He likes them raw and wiggling and juicy. Sweet. And yeah, this is him, and he's gonna give you a kiss. And he's super cute, and I like to keep him to remind myself that that being evil doesn't stop you from being a cute little guy. And he's also got these like diva blue eyes, like very Miley Cyrus. Love it. So yeah, I keep him in my pocket, but I love switching and changing it up, you know? It's always nice to have a new emotional support friend. Okay, we got you all even, which is great. Maybe we could style a little bit, like a little bit of product. That'd be nice. Good. I've got this. It's in this really nice glass bottle. That's how you know it's fancy. Just grabbing like a good amount. I'm trying to grab the perfect amount. Don't want too much. I don't want too little. I'm thinking this is good. Sorry for just giving you the middle finger. Watch this. I'm really good at styling hair. I can even do it cross-elbowed. Gorge, gorge, gorge. I love it. Okay, so how do you feel? Do you feel okay? You feel like it looks good? Amazing. I completely agree. And this is why from now on, I'm gonna cut your hair. I'm your new seamstress for hair. I don't know what that's called, but that's me now. And let's hope and pray that Mr. Fredrickson isn't secretly a detective and a serial killer, because he might find out that we stole his spray bottle and come to skin us alive.